If you're hearing strange noises up in your attic or finding a mess around your home or property, you could be at risk of over $5,000 in property damage from raccoons alone. Stay tuned as I reveal the 5 tips or warning signs of potential raccoon damage to your home or property. At the end of the episode, we're going to provide a checklist at the link below so you could do a home evaluation on your property, which could save you over $5,000 in the future. Now, these nocturnal invaders may look cute and cuddly. However, they can cost you over $5,000 damage to your home or property. Don't neglect the signs or symptoms of these nocturnal invaders. If you're out on your property and you may notice a roof vent on the ground, that's not normal. The caps themselves will be secured to the roof vent and they don't come off with the wind easily. They're very secure. Raccoons will rip and pry them off. So if you see one on the lawn, make sure to look up, do an exterior inspection on your property or your roof. At this point, you may also notice some damage and insulation being removed from the attic, insulation on the ground, or coming down the downspouts themselves. This is a key indicator that there has been an entrance or entry point created by extreme damage, ripping, clawing, shredding right through your roof. In addition to the roof vents or damage to your roof or insulation on the ground, you may find torn bits or ripped pieces of shingles on the ground. Don't neglect this opportunity to inspect your roof. This could save you thousands in damage from water penetrating through the roof right into your attic and causing you problems for the future. Now, pairing with the insulation you may have found on the ground, in your downspout, or right up inside your gutter, you may hear strange noises coming from your attic. Raccoons thrive during dusk and dawn. We're at home asleep, nestled in our bed. You may wake up to these strange, heavy movements up inside the attic. Raccoons are very loud. Sounds like there's almost somebody breaking into your home. They'll scratch and move insulation, create a nice comfy bed for themselves, frightening you inside your home. You may also hear the initial entry of them breaking or scratching their way right through your roof and into your attic. This can be very noisy, very loud, another key indicator that you have raccoons invading your home. Some exterior outdoor evidence would include garbage bin carnage. Raccoons love to feast on the food that you consider waste, put away for trash disposal. You might notice the bins tip right over, raccoons inside the garbage bins themselves, or damage to the structure of the bin, because they want to feast on the food that you leave behind. Here you may also notice damage to your roof or property, broken roof vents, caps on the ground, pieces of soffit have actually come down, the panels may be resting on the lawn or property. You may also see the droppings themselves. Raccoon droppings are similar to dog droppings in the same size and shape. However, they're always going to be in one specific pile that we call a latrine. Another indicator you may have raccoons on your property. Now, these latrines can be found in a variety of areas. They can be on rooftops, rooftop sheds, down in window wells, the bases of trees. The key indicator that it's a raccoon is the piles will accumulate in that specific area. It's almost like a cat going to a litter box, always defecating in the same place. These raccoons are marking their territory. Now, here are some hidden dangers associated to having raccoons on your property. Raccoon droppings themselves can be very toxic to people or pets. It's critical to isolate them, identify them, and get them professionally removed. If you're doing the removal yourself, you want to be very careful. Wear proper PPE. You want to wear a mask, nitrile gloves, and eye protection, because raccoon droppings can carry bacteria which can lead to diseases such as roundworm or even salmonella. Another hidden danger in regards to having raccoons up inside your attic is structural damage to wires, which potentially could lead to a fire hazard. Sometimes these animals will chew on the wires and move insulation around, making contact with the wire themselves. Overheating that wire or that insulation may lead to a structural fire. Recap the 5 signs and symptoms you may be experiencing raccoon activity in or around your home or property are damage to your roof vents. You may see the caps on the ground, shingles on the ground, or soffit falling down. You may hear weird or strange loud noises up in the attic. You may see carnage to your garbage pail, insulation on the ground, or you may find droppings in or around the property.